Hi, I'm Max. I'm an engineer and inventor, and a while back I accidentally invented this machine. It's called the Bageltron 2000, and it opens up portals to other dimensions. It was initially supposed to be a quantum bagel toaster, but instead of toasting bagels, it opens up portals. So the portal looks like it's stable now. I'm going to go ahead and hop on through. Well, it doesn't look too different here. It's still a garage. I don't really see any of the equipment that I have set up in my garage lab. It just kind of looks like a regular garage in any normal house here. I see some tools, that kind of thing. I guess I'll head into the house and see what's going on in there. Oh, okay. There's Wilson. Hey, Wilson.
What? Who are you? What are you doing? Oh, you just wait a sec. Hi.
Who am I? Okay, so you don't know me here. My name's Max.
I don't care what your name is. You're in trouble, though.
I'm in trouble, right?
Yeah, I got a cape open, and there's a guy right across the street, and yeah, now he's coming here. So
Okay.
You're not going to steal my Pop-Tarts.
Steal your... Okay, I'm not here to steal anything. I take it we've never met.
No.
I'm...
Here he is. Hello.
Hi. I'm from Vigilante World, a wholly owned corporation of Walmart. I understand that there's a thief here.
Yeah, that's him right there.
I'm not a thief.
He's trying to steal my Pop-Tarts.
I have no interest in Wilson's Pop-Tarts.
Well, luckily for you, I am also a fully registered judge and jury. So we will get to the bottom of this right here.
That kind of sounds terrifying from a legal perspective. I will say that. I just came from another dimension. In my dimension, this is my house. Wilson and I are roommates. So I don't know.
You realize we got rid of the insanity defense a long time ago. It's a cop-out.
Yeah.
I'm not insane. I'm not attempting any kind of defense here. I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I'm really just here to ask a few questions.
We will be asking the questions. You do not get to ask questions at this stage in the trial.
I'm on trial right now.
Of course.
You did call on Cape.
Yeah.
Okay. You are Wilson, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. And you do have a long-term contract with us.
Yes.
I see that in here that you are up to date.
Yeah.
And in fact, you paid for extra partiality during any dispute that should come up.
Yes, the plaid package.
Yeah. All right. So this doesn't look good for you. What is your name, sir?
Again, my name's Max, and I'm
What is your real name?
Yeah.
My
Nobody's actually
real
called
name
Max.
is Max. Maxwell is the full...
Come, sir. We all know that your name is not Max. No one would be so bold or stupid as to name themselves or their children Max.
Right.
What is your real name,
I
sir?
name myself Prince or something. That's ridiculous.
Okay, sure. Right, I guess my real name is Don? Yeah, Don.
Thank you for telling the truth. That gets you +1 points in our trust rating system. Although, I do need to warn you, sir, you are already down to -20.
Only 20? Guy was here to steal my Pop-Tarts.
Again, what is with the Pop-Tarts?
I will be the judge of that.
Yes.
I popped in from another dimension.
Popped in.
That's
Get my
nothing to
tarts.
do with your Pop-Tarts.
It has everything to do with my Pop-Tarts.
You would only be the third person this week to attempt to steal Wilson's Pop-Tarts.
Hang on. Are we talking about the same thing? Pop-Tarts. It's like a pastry that's filled with some sort of jelly filling. It has like a crusty, stale icing on top. You buy it at the store.
No. That sounds like garbage. It's not a Pop-Tart.
Okay. What's a Pop-Tart then?
Pop-Tart is a large sum of money contained in a box that's very heavy. It makes a popping sound every time you open it.
And don't forget, if you open it without the proper combination, the tart.
Right.
You don't want the tart.
No.
The tart.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ugly.
Right.
Makes me ill.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Basically an old woman that comes out. She will not leave you alone.
Like a literal, actual human old woman?
Yeah.
With loose morals.
Yes.
All right. I don't really need to get into why you keep old women in a box full of money.
Pop-Tart.
But, right. Okay, I think I've got the gist of it.
This pretended misunderstanding has lost you 5 more points in our decision engine, sir.
All right. And what's going to happen here? Just to set my expectations, I'm kind of curious, how long is this expected to take, this trial?
Well, Wilson has paid extra in the plaid package for the expedited trial. And according to my records here, you get a wildlife-themed punishment of any perpetrators who are caught.
Oh, sweet.
That's this week only.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Well, again, I'm not a perpetrator. I'm just perpetrating science.
Right.
Yeah.
To get to my Pop-Tart.
You know, I'm interested to maybe see one of these Pop-Tarts, but I really don't think I'm equipped to even try to take one, even if I wanted to.
I'm not going to show you where it is. I'm not going to help you try to steal my Pop-Tarts.
Fair enough.
It doesn't look good for you, sir. Do you have a defense, an actual believable defense for your presence here in this man's domicile?
A believable defense. Well, I guess you don't believe the story about the dimensional portal. Would you be willing to step out over here into the garage and witness the portal?
This sounds like a trick.
It does seem like a trick, yeah.
So is that a no or a yes?
Well, 3 weeks ago, I was here, and that guy said, just look in this bag. You remember what happened?
All over the place.
He almost got away.
Yeah, and it smelled like licorice for at least a week after that.
Licorice is a very generous term for that smell. My wife wouldn't let me in the house.
Yeah, I believe it.
So no, sir, we will not go into your garage and see your licorice bomb or any other bomb.
It's not my garage, and I definitely don't have any bombs. You can look through this backpack here.
No,
If you want to see, you know what, forget it. I'll keep the backpack to myself.
You do see this weapon trained at your chest, sir?
Right. If you say that's a weapon, I'm going to have to believe you. In my world, that's what's known as a super soaker.
That's what it's called here, too.
Right. It's just...
It says super soaker on the side.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's not much of a threat in my world. It's usually just a water gun.
Just a water gun?
Yeah, it squirts water on people. It's a kid's toy.
Okay, that's what it is. It's still, though, you're going to get really wet. I mean, it is a super soaker. It's not just a soaker. It's the super soaker. You see the dual canisters on it.
Right.
That's a lot of water.
It is. It would be a lot of water. Is water some sort of a serious hazard in this world? Getting really wet?
It's uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
Fully clothed and wet.
Right.
I mean, have you peed your pants before?
That's why I load my super soaker with warm water.
Right. Okay.
Aim for the crotch. So
if I lose this trial, you're going to soak me with warm water.
And the wildlife-themed punishment.
Right.
The wildlife-themed punishment is going to be what? I don't see any wildlife here.
We have a number of options. Usually it does involve a trip a few miles out into the bush and some traps and bait.
I'm looking at the three-toed sloth package and or the dung beetle.
So if I lose this trial, I'm going to have to sit here and wait, soaked in warm water, for you to go out and trap a dung beetle and a three-toed sloth somewhere in the outskirts of...
No, sir. That is so ridiculous. You get to go with us, of course.
Of course.
Now, I was looking up your name in our system here, and it does not appear that you have paid for any remediary counter-punishment packages at all. This could be a very uncomfortable day for you, sir.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it would be difficult for me to have paid, considering that I am from another dimension, that I just came from the portal. It's there in the garage. You really should just...
Wow.
You know what? I can go first.
Maybe he's not doing an insanity defense. Maybe he just really is insane.
Could be. But I still get to do the three-toed sloth thing, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Of course. We always take care of our customers.
Okay, good.
Wow, this trial is going amazing for you, Wilson.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
I'd like to take a moment to offer you one of our upgraded punishment packages.
Okay.
I think you might really want to consider some of these. Now, if you look at this screen here, you can see we have a range of options of how we can punish this man, Max or Don or whatever his name is.
Don. Like any Don is a thief.
So there's the very, very popular hat of shame.
Uh-huh.
Are you familiar with the hat of shame?
No, what does it look like?
Well, the hat of shame, it is a red baseball cap.
Okay.
It has a white field and then red writing on it. And the trick about this hat is once it's on, it can't be removed for 3 months.
Nice.
Yeah, and it says, "Make Canada Great Again," which is, of course, a reference to the President of Canada.
Right. Only a fool would wear one of those.
The President of Canada? Who's the President of Canada?
You don't know who the President of Canada is?
I wasn't aware Canada even had a president.
Well, it may be more of a dictator, I guess, but he calls himself a president.
He's pretty rough.
And what's this dictator's name?
Michael J. Fox?
Michael J. Fox is the dictator of Canada here.
Yeah.
Make Canada Great Again.
That's his slogan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, though, because, like, Canada was always kind of great.
The red and white is a reference to the Canadian flag.
That does make sense. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Sure. He doesn't have any problems ruling with his medical issues?
He doesn't have any medical issues.
No, Michael J. Fox doesn't have any medical issues here.
No.
Well, he used to have Parkinson's.
Oh, yeah, he used to.
But not anymore.
No. It was like for a week.
Right, okay. Sure.
I think he's trying to distract us from these punishments.
I think so. Okay,
let's
yeah.
go through a few more of them here.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, this one is very popular, the tape of terror.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Oh, yeah, it's really unpleasant. I mean, unbelievably unpleasant, and usually leaves someone with zero body hair.
Right.
The one downside is, then they do have a beach body after.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of annoying.
So sometimes people end up being grateful after all the screaming.
Right. What's your hair count, Don?
My hair count.
Yeah. Is it high, low, medium, sparse?
I'm going to say
Desert.
below average.
Okay. So maybe not that one. That doesn't sound painful enough.
All right, we do have, of course, this one's kind of expensive, but the rubber chicken,
Oh, okay. What's that one?
it's kind of like the Texas tornado, but way spicier.
Is it similar to the pico de gallo?
Beak of the rooster?
Yeah.
Beak of the rooster? Oh, yes. Yes, very similar.
Okay.
It does sometimes leave people with a predilection to run screaming anytime rubber is around them. Or chickens. Or Mexican food.
Right.
I've been to the Rubber Chicken Museum at Arch McPhee here in Seattle. You don't have that here? We're not talking about like actual gag rubber chickens.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Maybe rubber means something different in his quote-unquote dimension.
Sure. You know, I was always a fan of the classic Butterfinger. Maybe we could try that.
I actually have a Butterfinger bar here in this bag.
What?
But nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
How does he have a Butterfinger in his bag?
I don't know.
That's gross. I was also very interested in the glitter bomb.
Yes, glitter bomb. Very popular.
Yeah.
Now that actually does sound like something that I've heard of before. And I definitely do not want to experience the glitter bomb. So what do I have to do to win this trial?
Well, it does usually involve a large cash payment through the Cape app.
The Cape app. Well, if you can tell me your Wi-Fi password here, I can try and install this Cape app, I guess. I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of the Cape app?
We definitely don't have that in my dimension.
Wow.
It's an app for calling someone like this?
Yeah, a vigilante.
Why wouldn't you just call the police?
You don't have police.
You don't have police.
I mean, we had the band. Is that what you're talking about?
No, not the band, the
Sting
police.
and-
No, actual police.
They were really good. I was a big fan of them.
police officers.
Police officers.
That
No.
enforce the law.
No. We got this. This is way more efficient than any police system that you could have.
How do your who pays your police?
It's a public fund. Comes from taxes.
Taxes.
You don't have taxes here?
He's a communist.
A communist. Because I am familiar with the concept of taxes.
Only communists have taxes.
And here, rather than communists, you're what exactly?
Americans?
Right. We're Americans in my dimension, too.
Well, and
Sure you are.
Don't you have capitalism where you come from?
Absolutely, we have capitalism.
Well, there you go.
Sure. Okay.
Is your justice system very good with your police? Do your police also do the judge and the jury and all that?
Those are definitely all separate people.
Separate.
Sounds inefficient.
I'm not going to argue that it's super efficient. It's usually relatively fair, though. A lot more fair than what seems to be going on here.
Oh, I think this is fair.
Again, you want to give me the Wi-Fi password? I can at least try to install this Cape app.
Fine. It's P. O.
Yeah.
P.
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah. All right. Come on now. I'm not going to try and steal your Pop-Tarts. Is this a setup?
No. It's legitimately like my all right, fine. It's different. P. O. P.
Yeah.
F. A. R. T.
All right. Very funny.
69.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That didn't work either.
All right, okay, fine. It's this one. B
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
T E
Yeah.
M
Right.
E.
No, okay. No,
12.
whatever. Let's just move on with this trial. Obviously, I'm not going to get the Wi-Fi password to install the Cape app, and the mobile network here is not recognizing my phone because, again, I'm from another dimension, so whatever.
This is part of his sob story that's got him on a life of crime because he can't connect to Wi-Fi.
I think a good punishment for this man would be the purple cowboy.
Ooh, I like that one, yeah.
Are you familiar with the purple cowboy, sir?
I'm not familiar with the Purple Cowboy.
You don't go to Texas very often, do you?
I don't come to this dimension very often or ever before today.
Well, we do have a field of cattle nearby, so the raging bull should be accessible.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, so here on Queen Anne Hill, you've got a field of cattle nearby?
Only 100 acres.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, so I guess Seattle's not a very big city here then.
Oh, it's huge.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the cattle roam on what used to be the Puget Sound.
Mm-hmm.
You filled in the Puget Sound.
It was really annoying to use the little boats to get across.
Now it's pasture.
I see. Well, that would be a lot of space then. Yeah, sure.
Anyway, since you're trying to distract me from the purple cowboy, it does involve 30 gallons of purple paint and being tied to a wild raging bull out on the Puget Sound pasture.
Right.
Normally you'd get bucked off, but this is a very popular punishment because it can go on for days.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, it's okay, because I came from another dimension, and I'm obviously not guilty of trying to steal this man's Pop-Tarts
I'll be the judge of that, and jury,
Mm-hmm.
and executioner.
of these various punishments that you've
Yes.
described.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah. Sounds like a really great system you've got here.
I'm enjoying it.
Is there any kind of legitimate system of justice in this world? Or is it all people like yourself?
Legitimate. What are you implying, sir? I am deducting you minus 50 points for that comment, sir.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it appears that loses the trial for you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's got like the costume and the hat and the mask.
Do you see this mask, sir?
I do see this mask, yeah. You know, I wasn't actually going to comment on the sequined mask, but you brought it up, so I...
How do you not see legitimacy in that?
Well, so in my...
The LED lights?
Yeah, It kind of feels like a disco party on his face, to be honest.
It's great.
Sure, and that's the sign of legitimacy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Also protects me from retaliation from hardened criminals such as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of retaliation exactly is it protecting you from?
People do not like dung beetles dumped in their underwear, sir.
Mm.
And sometimes they think they should do something about it to the vigilantes later.
Oh, so you're just protecting your identity with the sequin LED disco party mask.
Of course, very distracting.
It is, in fact, very distracting, yes.
Right.
So I'm going to just go into the garage myself, and you can come or not.
Well, you are allowed to bring one thing with you to your wildlife punishment. Is your one thing in the garage?
Sure. Yes, it's in the garage. Absolutely.
You realize there's no escape from that garage, sir.
Oh, right, yeah. There's no escape. That's true. There's definitely no way out. I'm sure all the doors are locked.
I think you should spray him first, though.
All right.
Ah, great. Man, now I'm wet with warm water.
Looks like you peed yourself. Sweet
Sure.
justice. This is why I got the plaid package.
Right. Apparently you've dealt out some pretty rapid justice.
Right. Worth every penny.
Right. Okay. Well, you have fun with your Pop-Tarts here. I'm going to go in the garage. You know, if anybody wants to come into the garage after I go in there, maybe check up on me, feel free.
It's a trap.
I think so.
No. We will wait here for you to come out.
All right. Okay, well, I guess they're not going to come out here and check out this portal. Which is kind of a shame because I'd really love to see their faces when they realize that I'm not insane or telling them some kind of really bizarre story. Give it a minute here. Maybe I can dry off a little bit. Oh, here, there's a heat gun out here. I can turn that on and kind of dry off a little bit. Yeah, that feels good. It still looks like I peed my pants, though. Whatever. All right, well, I guess they're not coming. I'm definitely not interested in going on a wildlife safari punishment tour, so I suppose I'll have to just head back. I would have really liked to see one of these Pop-Tarts, but nope, I guess they're not coming. Hey guys, are you sure you don't want to come in here? Check this portal out? Pretty great.
Whatever, Pop-Tart stealer. He's bumping up his gun.
Oh boy.
Come back here. You can get a double soaking right in the crotch.
Oh, I sure wouldn't want that.
Nope. We're gonna use the special water on you this time. It's the corn pop smelling water.
Oh boy. All right, I'll be right there. I'm definitely not gonna be right there. I'm leaving now. Well, all right, great. Well, I'm still a little bit wet. I'm gonna have to go change out of these pants, apparently. I don't really understand what just happened in that world. I'm gonna have to mark that down and make sure that if I visit that world again, I come prepared in some way to defend myself, either legally or physically. I don't know. In the meantime, I'm gonna take some notes again, make sure the machine is all dialed in for next week, and give us another try then.
Dispatches from the Multiverse is produced by Tim Ellis, starring Scott Trapp as Paranoid Pop-Tart Protector Wilson and Tim Ellis as Max, with special guest J.R. Willett as the Disco Party Mask Vigilante. Theme music by Alpha Geek, logo by Abe Schmidt. Follow us on Twitter at DispatchesFM and visit us online at dispatches.fm.